Gam. Hey, Corndan, how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Well, good.
I'm glad somebody else gets to play this game.
It's a fun game, okay? This is the third game that I had on my list today. I'm not saying what the first two were. And I thought this game is painful in some ways, but at the same time, it's kind of fun. I think it's enjoyable. I love it.
I mean, I didn't hate it when I played it the first time. At the start of the last tournament.
Oh, yeah, it's... Okay, let me go ahead and check this out just to make sure that I have everybody... Oh, of course I don't. Yeah, this was the opening game for Kusogr4nde, and I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I was going to. And I think that's why we're seeing it come back, because I liked it. But isn't this an Australian game?
It is.
Good.
But there's a penguin game it's based off of. It's like essentially the same game, but penguins instead of ducks.
Oh, okay. I mean, penguins are good. I love penguins. They're so cute. No, it's not Pengo. It's definitely... I don't think it is. If I'm not mistaken, Pengo is the one that you run around and... like, push ice blocks. This isn't quite that. It's different.
It is different.
Yeah, so in this game, you are actually the duck. Okay. And I think that makes all the difference in the world here.
True.
Okay. Let me go ahead. I'm working on getting everything captured. Okay, and it looks like Matrick is going to be giving us the audio. Thank you, Matrick. So, here's the question. Do you have a favorite duck?
I mean, I guess whatever duck I'm playing. Right. My favorite duck.
Whatever duck you're playing?
Well, yeah, I mean... I can't... I don't have a favorite duck. Otherwise, so my favorite duck is whatever duck I'm probably playing in some sort of game, right?
Okay. Well,
it might be this duck, it might be Donald Duck, it might be... Scrooge McDuck.
Scrooge
is
a pretty good choice.
Launchpad McQuack.
Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of ducks in this world. Welcome to the depth of the conversations when I'm trying to get things ready. We're pretty deep here.
It's how it goes on a Sunday afternoon.
Especially when the time changes. Oh, Bob Dylan has a few things to say about times changing. He probably wasn't a big fan of DST either. Oh, the times, they are a-changin'. That's what I'm talking about, Corndan.
Okay.
What, you're not a big Bob Dylan fan?
Bob Dylan's okay, but it's not something I particularly listen to.
Oh, geez, I remember the first time I discovered Bob Dylan, and I talked to my mom. I was like, I found this person named Bob Dylan. She's like, I hate him! I'm like, wow, Mom. She's like, no, I hate his music. He sucks. I'm like, wow, Mom. Okay, never mention Bob Dylan when my mom is around. Just so everybody knows. She'll let you have an earful. Oh my gosh. Well, let me go ahead and make sure that we have everything ready to roll. It looks like we're just about good to start with this game.
It's a good game. You all like it.
Oh, I like it. I like it
And by
already.
good, I mean completely awful.
Like, I don't know. This game is enjoyable for me. It's one that I particularly enjoy, but I also like ducks wearing nightcaps. They're cute that way.
Well, I mean, it could also be Santa Duck.
Santa Duck. Wait, is that another Marilyn Monroe song we haven't heard about? Santa Duck today. I hope not. Let me just say.
I mean, I hope not too, but maybe it is.
Maybe. Okay, I believe I have everybody set. Okay. Okay, I
Does the
let them
game have a
know.
button? Does the game have a button to quack? No, it does not.
Oh, I wish it had a quack button. That would make this so much better. Okay. Are there game overs? I believe there are.
There definitely are.
Okay, I am doing the countdown. There is a scene select. I am allowing them to select the scene that they got a game over on. That way they can continue on and get new territory. Here we go. We are doing the countdown, by the way. Best of luck. Wish them ducks. Go ahead and quack a bunch, chat, because that's how ducks say good luck. Yeah, there we go. And as soon as I see movement in a stage, I will start our timer. This game is cute. Okay. I love that it shows the whole maze and where you need to go.
I mean, it's not really super helpful because you're going to get caught in all of the traps that are in the.
Yeah, there are going to be quite a few traps here. Okay. It looks like everybody is off to a solid start, so here's what you have to do. You are a duck, first off. And what you're trying to do is get your egg as far down as possible. You're trying to get down to, I guess, your duck living room?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right. The little white bar that you see below the egg, by the way, shows you how far you can drop the egg without it breaking. And that is absolutely essential to this game, knowing how far you can drop it. Now, this is a puzzle game, first and foremost, I would say.
Definitely. You really want to go through and basically plan everything out to get your basically your pecs through.
So, there's one issue, though. You cannot peck the block that you are standing on. You can only peck a block that is to the left or to the right of you.
Correct. And below, yeah.
He has good pecs. Oh boy. Well, we're gonna hear a few jokes about that. Oh no! Weeboo Bo has broken the egg. Always a sad day when that happens, you know? Oh my gosh. I'm excited about this game. Okay, I'm just trying to think. Here we go. Mig Mech Attack is making some pretty good progress. They can luckily just drop it to the left there without having the egg break. They do not have to break any of the bricks below the egg. But it looks like Mig Mech Attack is going to be taking the long route here.
Well, I mean, it's definitely the first thing that you would think about, right? I mean, I definitely playing through that first time had that same sort of issue.
Now, the risky thing is that they will have to drop and try not to let it touch the bad guy there. Luckily, Big Mech Attack managed to do that, and the egg is broken. So, luckily, there are a lot of different things that you can do in this game. You can push some of the blocks here. I'm trying to think, what else can you do in this game?
That's about it. It's...
Oh, apparently everybody gets free nachos. Thank you, Drumboardist, for bringing nachos to the chat. I could go for some nachos.
I could also go for some nachos.
So, question, there is a heart in this game that it looks like it's a collectible. Do you know what the heart does?
I forget what it does.
Okay, well, I think that we have a manual. Let me go ahead and see what the manual says here.
So I love Metric's determination, right, to not give in to the inevitable here. That egg is going to break.
Okay, Toe is having to start all the way over. Not really a huge deal. I think that you pretty much start at the top of the level whenever you take a death anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh no, Matrick! You let your egg break! Why would you do that? The manual might be written in Duck. Let me check real quick. Let's see if we have this. You know what? I don't think we actually had a manual. Never mind. All they know is how to duck. They don't know anything about hearts. That's okay. Do ducks even have hearts?
I would imagine they do, yeah.
Oh. Okay. Oh no, Matrick smushed his own egg. So, from what I understand, if the egg is trapped and you jump down on it and it can't go left or right, it just breaks.
It breaks, yep.
Okay. So, they're going to be learning some of the basics for how to protect your egg. And it can be rough at times. Eggs are fragile specimens.
You mostly have to plan out for, like, for instance, where Magmac Attack is, you know, you have to plan your egg drop to be on the left side of that pit where that, I guess it's a bulldog, right, is, because the dog will go after it and then fall into that little pit.
Yep. You know, I do like that the players are figuring out some of the basic strats. Weebubo is learning that you cannot peck blocks that are just by themselves. And so, you know, essentially, if you're trying to clear out area in order for you to have space to get your egg through, you really have to think about where you're going.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Weebubo is at the end of the stage, but will not be able to finish it based off of this setup. Yeah, but with that said, they have made the most progress so far.
Yeah, and this is definitely no, it's not hard, right, to get back down there.
Not at
I think
all.
the first level took me like 20 minutes, right? But granted, I'm not that great at video games, which is why I'm not competing this year.
I love it, Corndan. Okay, let's see. So Weebubo is starting to plan ahead. That's really what you have to do. You have to think out the next several floors before actually going. Luckily, you don't have a timer in this game. And so you have the possibility to think. In a race setting, though, a lot of people don't feel like they have time to just sit there and try to think things out. But they're going to have to when it comes to this game.
Yeah, it's pretty clear. There's a spot that I guarantee that everybody will get to here in a bit. You know, in one of the later levels, where it's all about how you plan things out.
Yeah.
Right, and if you don't plan very well, you will.
Patrick, so close. I think the toe is going to get this one.
Oh yeah.
Can you just drop the egg?
You can just drop the egg.
Okay, there we go. The egg goes and rolls to the fireplace, opens up, and there's your fat son. Little chubby child.
I mean, don't you want a chubby duck?
Sure. I'll have... They'd be tasty.
I imagine so.
So, I'm trying to remember. There are some blocks in here that you cannot peck through. And I believe the blue blocks are some of those.
Yep. So the blue blocks, though, if you put your egg on it and then peck it, it will drop your egg through.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, they're going to have to learn that. It's going to be a little tricky. We did not give them much information on this game at all.
By not much, you mean at all.
Yeah, we didn't even give controls. Because that's life.
The other ones you can't dig through are,
the sort of rocky ones that you've got there,
yeah,
as well as the grass? Or
the
bronze?
The ones that look like solid.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like those bronze, whatever, you can't go through those either.
Yeah, I don't know what world this duck lives in. I'm very concerned for this duck.
I mean, you might be concerned for the duck for other reasons.
Yeah, why do you have to go through this whole maze in order to get home every single day? Like,
well, and the other question is, why is this a world of just ducks and bulldogs?
there are also the weird fox things or demons. I think they're Satan.
Well, I mean, I understand why Satan's in this world.
Oh yeah, that one is pretty straightforward. Weebubo is going to beat this stage pretty quickly, by the way. The Toe is definitely in the lead. Weebubo is going to be following up pretty soon.
All Weebubo has to do is...
Weebubo's got it.
Put it into the fireplace.
Yeah, cook your child. Well... Poor child. Didn't mean for you to end up in the fireplace, but so it goes.
I mean, it worked. The child did pop out.
Oh, well, good. The baby is out. Meg Mech Attack is still on level 1. So is Matrick. Weebubo and the Toe are on level 2. This game doesn't look so bad. The thing is, it's very difficult to peck exactly what you want. Your egg has to be in a very specific place, and you have to be lined up very specifically to be able to peck
Oh, Weebubo almost put it in the trap.
Uh-oh.
Because it looks like that on that right side, like you should go down there, right? Because look, it's convenient, but you can't knock out that block down in the hole.
Yeah. It's a good trap. This game has a lot of traps. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Weebubo. Oh, your egg survived. I'm so proud. Luckily, the bulldogs are pretty easy to kill, as far as I remember. Like, all you have to do is... What's that?
Push a block on them. All you have to do is push the block on them.
And it doesn't even need to fall on them, right?
I think it does.
Oh. Well, okay. Yeah, the music is occasionally going a little bit off tune. Ah, there we go. Weebubo just smashes the bulldog into the wall. Yeah, and the strange thing about this game is that there's not a whole bunch of information about it.
Nope. And we have now seen, I mean, essentially as far as, like, strategy and everything goes, we've now seen the whole game. And hey, Metric made it to level 2.
Nice! Metric moving on. Meg Mech Attack is going to have to figure out what to do. Weebubo is trying to figure out how to get through this next area. You can. You have to learn, though, how to use the blue blocks. Now, I didn't tell them anything about the blue blocks, so it's just going to be trial and error figuring out what they can do here.
So Weebu has not screwed themselves yet. And if they use the blue one, they can knock them down. And the video game Raptor Boggle, to answer your question, it just getting to the bottom counts.
Oh, Weebubo is thinking. They had an idea. The toad just smashed their egg.
Oh yeah, Cadis has a good point. Weebu can't go down, even if you can get the egg down.
It would still be good to learn that, though.
Yes.
So Weebubo is just gonna need to figure stuff out.
Matrix at that same point. So what you can do, though, right? And let's see if Matrix does it. Is if you can push basically from the end, or knock them out from the end. So instead of where Weebu got the one right after the green blocks, Matrix hit the one next to it. And that makes a difference, because now Matrix can basically bring him down and avoid that that bulldog completely.
Okay. Weebubo is trying some stuff. I gave them one hint about mechanics, and that was try everything. There we go. Weebubo has figured that part out. Unfortunately, they are now absolutely stuck. Is there a button to, like, die? Oh no, the demon comes and steals your egg! That's right.
Well, that's how you die.
I mean, it's effective. Okay. The toe is thinking about dropping the egg. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a little bit... Oh, they had a good idea. I think what they were trying to do was break the block underneath and then hurry and jump down and push it. Unfortunately, that did not work out.
That's one just too much.
Is this a new stage for Matric, by the way?
Matrix on stage 2.
Oh, Why is it a different color?
So Matrix playing on real hardware, just like
Oh, okay.
I believe Meg as well.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So the palette's slightly different.
Yeah, that is completely fine. Just so everybody knows, we do allow people to use different emulators or even hardware if they have it. However, if they run into issues that would not have been seen on the emulator, we just do not give any concessions for those issues. If there are issues on the emulator that we gave out, though, we do take those into account with everything that happens.
Yep.
Which duck is deadliest? I think they're deadly ducks. Are there any poisonous ducks? I don't think so, but I'm very curious now. Poisonous or venomous. I'm fine with either. Let's see. Oh, by the way, this title was published by a company called HES, H-E-S. And that was Home Entertainment Suppliers. That sounds like such a vague name. Okay, we supply home entertainment. That means we make video games. Okay.
Well, it could also mean home video of various sorts, I suppose.
I suppose. Yeah, they made this, they made Impossible Mission 2, they made Little Red Hood, which people here know. I'm trying to think. Oh, they made Tubin.
Wow.
That's not
expensive.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. They also made some nice multi-game cartridges, and Duck Maze showed up in one of those. Thank you so much. Oh wait, they made Pyramid? If I'm not mistaken, Pyramid is that one puzzle game on NES that is inexcusable.
Well, I mean, it's Tetris with triangles, and it's bad.
Published, whatever. If you attach your name to it, you might as well have made it. So, apparently, HES is the Australian game company. It was also published by Dismac in Brazil, which I know very little about Dismac.
I mean, you should have picked all of that stuff up when you were there.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, I didn't get to go visit the Dismac headquarters. Dismac, Brazil. If you look up Dismac Brazil, the first thing that pops up is Duck video game on Wikipedia. Oh, but there is a local business on Facebook that doesn't even have an icon. Okay. I'm very curious. It looks like they did publish some games for Atari 2600. Interesting. And also they published a game called Crime Busters.
You bust crime?
As far as I can tell, yeah, it requires a light gun, so they helped with the light gun game. That's all you need to know, I guess. Meg Mech Attack is having a bit of a hard time with this game. I can't necessarily blame them. It's a little bit difficult until you learn all of the nuances of Duck Game.
I mean, I definitely can't say anything because I struggled with this game. Right? This was a game that I was not good at. And the answer is, why was I not good at this? And the answer is always clearly here, because there were consequences.
Yeah. I'm glad that the bulldog can't actually kill your duck. It just shoves you around a little bit, and that's about it. Oh my gosh. Meg Mech Attack has the opportunity. I'm not sure if Meg Mech Attack knows about pushing blocks, though.
Not sure.
I'm a little bit... Oh my gosh! It loops around vertically?
Yep, it does.
Oh, I love it. That's all I needed in my life. I didn't know that it did, but that could actually be significantly helpful at some places.
Except with where Meg is sitting right now, it's actually problematic because the way Meg dropped everything through, she's gonna put her egg in a hole.
You can still get out of it by pushing the block above or up left of the hole. No. There's no way. Never mind.
Right, because even if you got that one through and could drop it down from here, you still would have dropped in another hole right after.
Yeah, I think there were some ways to get out of that with the pushing block, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, Matrick is trying to figure stuff out. Now, I do know that Weebubo has figured out dropping things through the blue blocks, but I'm not sure anybody else has figured that out.
I believe Matrick has.
Oh, okay. Yay, Matrick.
So,
How is Toe gonna get through this part?
so you could get through this by using that blue block.
Yeah, the bad thing is that the Toe managed to get the Bulldog down to where they need to take the egg.
But before you drop the egg down there, you can drop the Bulldog off the stage.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Oh, yeah! As long as he doesn't suplex you. Yeah. Okay.
Right, yeah, I mean,
A demon almost got Toe. Toe knows about the blue blocks, that's good.
see, because now, if you, with him going to that Bulldog going to the left, if you knock him down so he basically walks in the same hole as the other one, you can just move everything to the other side and you'll be fine.
Gotcha. I'm a little bit... I think Toe's gonna break the egg, though, right here.
Toe is going to break the egg.
There's no hope getting out of this one.
Because this blue block is kind of a trap.
Oh, yeah. So, I feel like everybody is making some good progress, even though Mac Attack is struggling a little bit. Sometimes puzzle games are not people's fortes, and that's fine. I honestly really enjoy puzzle games, to be honest.
Is it once I got this a better understanding of how this works, I enjoyed it. But it's not an easy game if you don't know.
Oh no, it's not straightforward.
Definitely not straightforward. So the way to go about this spot where, the Weebubo is actually basically hit it on the head of what they have to do.
Okay. At least the music is happy.
Yeah, that they came out of it on that good side. Right now they can push the egg down, and you want to be, if I remember correctly, on the left side there because you can knock the egg down without issue.
Oh yeah, and the fact that the devil has shown up. You know, it's always a worrying thing for a duck when the devil comes to get you. There we go. The devil's dead. Everybody can celebrate. It's a huge moment, and we didn't even have a round of applause for Weebubo killing the devil.
I know.
Wow. Well, you know what? I care. And that's all that matters. Congratulations, the devil's dead. Okay, Weebubo definitely has the right idea here. I think that they can finish the stage if they just make sure they do not jump on your egg. Oh, this is starting to get... No, it's still doable.
They are
It's-
fine. Yeah, it's still doable because you can push the egg into that hole, push the green block into the other hole, and you would have been able to.
Yeah, Weebubo's gonna get this. It'll be fine. I have a feeling they think they need to push the egg into the chimney, though.
Well, we'll find out. But I mean, they still can push the egg into the chimney.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Whee! There we go. Weebubo
Just like
going
that.
into the chimney, cooking their child for a second time. Braised duck. That's what I like. Matrick is trapped. There is not getting... There is no... Yeah, no way for Matrick to get out of this. Unfortunately, he can't even get down to the egg. He's just gonna have to wait for Satan to come and take the egg away. Okay, Satan's showing up. Good.
Satan's pretty good about it.
Yeah, he's not the slowest devil in the world. Okay, Mig Mech Attack is still on stage 1, and we're about half an hour in. I'm still not too surprised. Honestly, this game is difficult for some people. And it's difficult for other people because they're duck haters. Wow, is anybody here a duck hater? Do you hate ducks?
Well, I mean, it sounds like you hate ducks.
No, I love them. I am passionate about ducks. Our family owned ducks. Yes, they all died, but that's besides the point.
Did you kill them?
No, we took them to my grandpa's ranch, and I think some hawks killed them. Like, they did not live very long. No! Toad just jumped on his egg. It's not a trampoline, it's your child. Okay, you need to avoid that. You don't jump on your children, do you, Corndan?
Well, I mean, I'm not right now because he's sleeping.
Oh, okay. Good. I hope never... Can you make me a promise that you will never jump on your child?
I can mostly promise that.
Okay.
I mean, I can't say 100% for certain.
You never know what the future will bring.
Right. I mean, you just don't know.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're not making a promise, because what if in the future your child becomes a villain?
What?
Like,
Well,
absolutely pure, dag nasty evil is your child, okay? And you're like, the only way that I can stop him is by jumping on him.
yeah, I mean, what if my child turns out to actually be a Goomba?
I mean, you should probably be able to tell that by this point, Corndan. If your child's a
Well-
Goomba, there are probably signs.
I mean, that's probably true, but it might not be true.
It might not be, yeah. Yeah, you should have him tested. See if he has Goomba DNA. Is science that far advanced to tell if your child's a Goomba?
I would
I
hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say for certain. I don't know what.
Toad just got hurled back by the bulldog. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, if your child turns into a Goomba, we'll all jump on him for you, okay? We won't make you do it, Corndan.
Okay.
I can at least promise you that I'll be that kind of friend who is willing to jump on your child.
Well, I mean, I think I would probably offer it to Bob Hoskins first.
Oh, okay. It's what he always wanted.
I feel like Bob Hoskins would be more skilled at jumping on my child if my child were a Goomba.
Oh, well, good. Good. This is, by the way, this is sort of what happens with Kusogr4nde when we have Duck Maze. Simply put, what you do is you run around as a duck, you peck, and eventually you might make progress. You know what? Actually, Mathman is kind of right, because Goombas... No, I think Goombas are evil. Goombas are...
Well, I mean, Goombas kill you if you touch them.
I mean, I think you're... Per the lore of Mario, I think your child is more than likely to turn into... What is it? Oh, one of the blocks that you punch in Mario and you break.
Well, I'll tell you what, if my son turns into one of the question mark blocks, I will also let Bob Hoskins punch my son.
Oh, that's nice. Wait, Weebubo... No! The block just smushed Weebubo. Oh, luckily, it all worked out for the better. What? Okay. Some of the rules of this game are kind of tripping me up here.
Yeah, when you're in, like, multiple... things, it becomes difficult.
When you're in multiple things, it's difficult.
Yeah.
This is like the vaguest...
Like multiple...
I agree with that. Dimensions.
Blocks, right? Because the NES works on like the tiles.
Yeah.
So if you were on multiple tiles, sometimes how you peck gets weird.
Make mech attack. Okay, that's hopeful. Por favor, you can still push the block even though... Oh my gosh. Please. Like, you can jump and push the block. You don't have to be on the same level as the block in order to push it. I do love the music in this game, though. Like,
It's not that bad.
somehow they didn't mess it up that much. Yeah.
Weebubo makes it to level 4.
Wow, Weebubo definitely has a lead.
Killing
Toe
it,
is
yeah.
almost done with this stage, but unfortunately the devil is watching.
I'm still pretty sure that's a fox, but yeah, the devil is watching.
Oh yeah, it's probably a fox. Okay, luckily the devil fox got bored. Fox, devil, you know.
But this puts the toe at level 3.
Nice. We have a very clear order. Weebubo in
There-
first, Toe in second, Matrick in third, and Make Mech Attack in fourth. You know, I don't know if this game has much lore.
I'm pretty sure the lore is you have an egg and you need to get it to your living room.
It's pretty good lore.
This is what happens when you buy eggs at IKEA.
IKEA eggs?
Well,
Wait,
I mean, where else do you get eggs that you have to like put them in your living room?
I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, jeez, Matrick,
Royal Blue-
no.
Royal Blue Wizard, see any other eggs, you'd go put them in your kitchen.
It's true. Living room
I
eggs
don't-
sound
I
kind of
don't have-
gross.
And I don't have to go through my living room to get to my kitchen from my car. So, I mean, for me, yeah, it would totally be, you know, eggs would magically appear in my living room more than in my refrigerator.
Oh.
And Cadus makes a good point. Look at how far Duke has to travel to get the egg home. It has to be IKEA.
Yeah, it's really far, you know? IKEA's not going to deliver for you because... I can't even explain why. I mean, I looked at some of the prices. They do deliveries, but it's like $100, $200, and that's it if you live like a block over. If you live in another town, oh, you're gonna pay.
Well, I mean, I do have to... if I were to order IKEA, I would definitely have to have them deliver, because there's not an IKEA anywhere near me.
Well, you're gonna be poor, okay?
Well, I mean,
$100,000. That's my
$100,000.
final offer as an IKEA representative. If I were an IKEA representative, that's what my final offer would be. I'm sorry, you just gotta deal with it, Corn-Dan.
I accept that I might just have to deal with that.
Okay. Yeah, see, yeah, the true American way is ordering a giant cabinet through Amazon, and it just shows up through your normal post office. And I love it because the postal workers just have to show up carrying this giant box, and they're like, why have you ruined my life? They give you the glare. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh, okay. This is going well. I'm glad that we're seeing progress on most people's sides. Meg Attack is still struggling, but hopefully they can figure it out. I'm just hoping.
They'll get it figured out. I have faith.
Oh yeah. I don't like the post office. I worked for the post office back in the day. Yeah, Corn-Dan, I was a postal worker.
I would believe that.
Well, good, because it's the truth. Why would I lie about being a postal worker? It's the dumbest thing to lie about.
I don't know. My mom was a postmaster for a while.
Ooh.
Is that true? Yes, it is, but you'd never know, really.
Yeah, even if it was live, we'd never know. Yeah, I was a temp worker. It wasn't very long. It was about 3 months during the Christmas season that I did work for them. And let me just say that if you've never met a postal worker at work, back in the back room, they all hate it. Absolutely. All they do is complain the entire time. It's kind of unbearable, honestly. But it's kind of hilarious, too. Because it's like, you know, you have this job that you're complaining about a lot, but, you know, you get benefits and you are able to, you know, live your life, but they all hate working at the post office, and it's contagious, that hate.
Hey, Meg made it to level 2.
Yes! Meg Attack! Wait, Franzel, are you serious that the Fun Unlimited guy was also a temp postal worker? The guy who owns Fun Unlimited here? Wow.
Now, I don't know about you guys. It seems to me, right, that a post worker might not know necessarily a whole lot about unlimited fun.
Well, I mean, if you see all the trash lying around in the store, you would definitely understand that. It's like, yep, obviously a postal worker.
I'm assuming Fun Unlimited is like a used game store?
Yep. Which, by the way, they have tons of games, not the best prices, but it's a great place to go. They've got Gordo 106 there, okay, Corn-Dan?
But how much does Gordo 106 cost?
About $180.
That seems rather excessive.
It's a boxed copy, though. And I think it's sealed.
I mean, that still seems excessive because it's a Lynx game?
I mean, yeah, that's true. They do also have 2 of the Zelda CDI games, but they're selling them for way too much at this point. I think they just want to show them off and be like, look, we've got the CDI games.
So, my local used game store has a shrine to Shaq Fu.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
really.
I like it.
And he will totally buy your copy of Shaq Fu.
I don't have a copy of Shaq Fu.
Well, but if you did, he would buy it to display it in the store with all the other copies of Shaq Fu.
Okay, I like this guy. Weebubo is opting to restart the level, which, by the way, I think select is just a die button. If I'm not mistaken.
Weebubo had their eggs stolen by the devil.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Satan. Sorry about that. But no, the post office was fine, Corndan. I'm honestly, if I had to go back and work one of my previous jobs that I had, post office would probably be one of those. That would be more enjoyable. But, oh my gosh, there were some fun stories about, like, when the power went off, I still had to stay working there in the back room. You don't stop working at the post office even though all the lights are off. As it turns out, they had automatic doors as well for the people with, or the postal deliverers, to go in and out, you know, just wheel their cart in and wheel it back out, and the doors would automatically open. But when the power went off, the doors didn't open, and generally they would just be rushing through the doors as quickly as possible with their baskets. And let's just say that the speed that they were going was not fast enough to, or was not slow enough that they could stop before realizing that the door wouldn't open. So I was just sitting there, dark room, you know, essentially using a flashlight, and suddenly just hear whoop, and then postal worker coming in, sort of like limping in because they somewhat seriously injured themselves on the automatic door. It was so good. Yeah, so if you ever need a good laugh, become a postal worker and work in the back room when the power goes off. That'll be the best time of your life. Oh, Franzel, you work for Conservice. I used to work for them in the meters department. And then, when I realized that they had stolen my soul, I decided to not work there anymore. It's fun to have people, like local people in chat, because then we can talk about all the local gossip. Okay, so Corndan, we have just under 15 minutes left. What are your thoughts about how things are going and how the players are doing?
I mean, it's not surprising where we're at. You know, a couple people on stage 2, one on stage 3, one on stage 4. So I think Matrick, I think, should probably have a good idea pretty soon. They're they're kind of getting to the same spot. I fully expect that Matrick will do that. Meg seems to be getting a better handle on what's going on.
Yeah, Meg took a while to learn sort of the basic rules of the game and how things worked, but I think if they managed to do a good push, they could potentially move into third. It partly depends on how Matrick does during this attempt, though.
I mean, there's 15 minutes left, essentially, right? So we still definitely have time. The overall stuff on this game is not super long, basically, to get to where Weeaboo or Toe are.
Okay. Oh, okay, good job, Weeaboo. That name's just hard to say, Weeaboo. Oh no, did Satan show up? Dang it. I'm not sure where there was Satan, but he's always there. Oh, I see Toe. There's Satan dancing down there. He just boogies until he either eats your egg or disappears.
Is that just in the background laughing?
Yeah! We're talking about Satan, Justin. That's all. And Satan eats eggs. He'll eat your eggs, too. Oh.
Well, I mean, the solution to that is clearly don't have eggs in the house.
It's true. Everybody get rid of your eggs if you feel like the Satan is near, okay? If you feel like he's gonna get you, just throw them out.
Yep.
Professional. Look, okay, I was a priest back in the day, okay?
A priest or an elder?
Both. I love that, like, 18-year-olds are... Anyways. But, yeah, I can say on good authority that if you get rid of your eggs, Satan will leave you alone.
What about my coffee?
Your coffee?
Yeah.
Well, if you get rid of your coffee, Satan can still get your eggs.
Okay.
So watch out. Watch out, Corndan. Was I an exorcist? I'm trying to remember if I did any exorcism. Possibly.
So,
What? Oh, go ahead.
Is struggling right here because they think you have to drop it down the chimney.
Oh, Weeaboo. Yeah, you definitely don't have to do that, but Weeaboo has always dropped it down the chimney every single time.
What Weeaboo needs to do is actually clear the 3 blocks that are kind of in the staircase that they have set up now.
Yeah, that's pretty easy to do.
But even that, I don't know, is enough. You need to basically make one more space clear, and then they can move on to level 5.
I'm a little bit concerned with that choice that Weeaboo just made. I'm not no, the level might still be beatable.
It might be a good... Yeah, oh, absolutely.
It's getting worse.
I'm not so sure. Well, no,
I don't know. I'm not an expert in this game. Oh, I'm thinking Matric, or not Matric, Weeaboo might be in trouble. By the way, Matric and Megmekatak are making some good progress here. Okay, Weeaboo is really thinking about what they need to do next. Yeah, we have hard names. Justin is noting that all of the names here are difficult, and it's true. And then we had someone in the previous match, and
yeah, and someone won.
Someone won. It's true. Okay, Weeaboo. Nobody is gonna beat Weeaboo at this point, is what I'd say.
I think that's a pretty good assessment. With like 8.5 minutes left.
I can call Megmekatak just Meg. That's not fun though. Megmekatak. It's got a rhythm to it, you know? What beautiful music. I really like the noise percussion that's in the background for this as well. It's like I've been learning a little bit for how to make old school retro music, and most yeah. And yeah, static, the noise channel is often used for the percussion. Although, yeah, I mean,
so who is winning? Weebubo is almost at level 5. The Toe just hit level 4.
The Toe.
The Toe.
I just realized that's a great name, because it sounds like we're talking about feet the entire time. Yeah.
We could be talking about the Big Lebowski.
Okay. I haven't seen that, actually.
You've never seen the Big Lebowski.
Dude, I haven't seen Rambo. I'm sorry. We've been through this. My knowledge of movies is really, really low.
And then Matrick is in 3rd, and Meg is in 4th. But that could easily go back and forth on Meg and Matrick, because they're on the same level.
Oh, yeah. Well, Weebubo is moving on to stage 5. That is awesome.
I'm not sure if we saw stage 5 the first
I'm not
time
sure
we did this.
No, I feel like Weebubo has made more progress than anybody else here. Wow. Even during the last Kusogr4nde. By the way, Weebu took 2nd during the last match when they played Journey to the West. You remember that game? It had all of the flashing colors because Tristan chose it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they did pretty darn great in that. But they're just demolishing. I feel like they really hit their stride when it came to puzzle games.
And this is a good... I feel this is in general a good puzzle game.
Yeah, it's a decent game. It has its quirks. First off, being made in Australia. Where even Satan is deadly. Oh, Australia, Taiwan, what's the difference, you know? Yeah, I think that, unironically, I would enjoy playing this game quite a bit. Meg is taken to death right there.
I definitely did not enjoy it.
Okay.
Right. I mean, it was frustrating, you know, and being stuck. But the game itself isn't that bad.
Yeah, it's just got enough quirks that it's a little bit odd. I still feel like it's got a little bit of a reputation, though. It's definitely not the best game out there, but I enjoy watching it, and I think playing it would be just about the same experience.
Yeah, I mean, if you watch this game, you have had the experience of this game, right? Even playing it.
Yeah, you still haven't felt quite how janky the game is, because it definitely has some jank to it. But honestly, if you do like puzzle games, if you do like trying to figure out how to get places, especially when there are walls that appear and it's really difficult to figure out where to go, it's got a charm. Enough charm that I think it's an enjoyable experience. See, I'm not always about choosing the most pain when it comes to Kusogr4nde, but I really like choosing something that I'm going to enjoy watching at the end of the day. And this, I love watching.
I tend to choose games that will make you lose it, and if I know that will be the case, that's the game.
Oh no! A block just smushed Weebu. That's fine. That'll make me lose it? Oh, come on, Corndan. Like what?
Like the fake base from yesterday?
The fake base? That's so stupid! I'm so angry about that. Why would they put a fake base in there? Okay, I get what you're talking about.
Franco? All
Yeah.
of Franco?
It was pretty majestic.
I mean, Franco was amazing, but let's be honest on why I did it, and it was for the lulz.
Yeah, it was pretty hilarious. Although part of me thinks, will Franco ever show up again in our life? Who knows?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Thank you for that answer.
You can't top that, and I know what comes in the other stages, and we can't really censor that.
Well. Oh, let's see. I'm just trying to think about this. Right now we have 2 minutes left. Weebubo is definitely in the lead, almost beating stage 5, as a matter of fact.
I would not be surprised if we saw a completion on level 5.
Well, if Weebubo can deal with the Bulldogs, that is. Oh, jeez. What a game. Okay, Weebubo is stuck in a block.
Well,
I don't know if we're gonna see this game completed.
Yep.
Oh, I can make Donald Duck sounds. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
That's about it. And Corndan's gone. Okay.
I'm still here. I just have nothing to say to that.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to share my Donald Duck sounds, okay?
Yeah, we're definitely getting a DMCA notice now.
Oh, that's fine. Nobody cares about them. DMCA. You know what? We've got 35 seconds. We're getting right to the end. I believe that it's still Weebubo first, Toe in second, Matrick in third, and Meg in fourth, if I am not mistaken. More of a Shoggoth? No, I am not a Lovecraftian villain. / monster.
Wow, that you know of.
Yeah, I haven't read all his books. I might be in there. You know, you never know. Okay, here we go. We are done with good old Duck. Or Duck Maze, or whatever you want to call it. Well, this was a fun game. I enjoyed it. But I chose it, so of course I enjoyed it. As it turns out, Weebubo took first, Toe took second, Matrick took third, and McMacattack took fourth. From my understanding, if there is a correction, feel free to correct me, but that is what I saw. Fantastic. Right now, we've got some Monkey Island playing on in the background, Monkey Island 3, so we're going to chill and hopefully have Weebubo come and talk to us about it. This was a blast. I loved it.
It was a good... it's a good match. It's a good view. I totally get where it's not necessarily people's things.
Oh, yeah. It's something that's my thing. It's something that I really enjoy. Mostly because you have to think very differently, I think, than most other games that exist out there.
Yeah, the one thing I was kind of impressed by that I didn't see this time that I know happened to all of us the first time through was in level 4, the trap. There's a spot it looks like you should be able to get into, right? It's the right way to go. No, it's a trap. It's going to kill you every single time.
Yeah. I see Weeboo here. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, so congratulations on the victory. I believe last time you took second place and this time you took first. So what are your thoughts about the game? Good old Duck.
It's slow. Like, really slow.
Okay, it's slow. Oh no, Corndan, I'm being criticized about how slow it is.
I mean, the controls are terrible too, but you get the hang of it after like 10 minutes, so it's okay.
Okay.
And that there's so much like you don't know you can do. Like dropping blocks with the egg on it, putting the egg in the tunnel thing, and
Yeah, it's definitely one of those games that has a few tricks. It doesn't have too many mechanics. Everybody was able to figure out all of the main mechanics of the game, so eventually you all got it. You just destroyed it, though. You almost finished stage 5, and nobody else made it to stage 4 even.
oh my god.
Yeah.
I think finding the mechanic that when you go down you wrap up the screen is pretty
Yeah, that
So
definitely helped.
We will point out one thing that could have saved you a little bit of time, though, is that you didn't have to put the egg down the chimney. Anything where it would have just made it to that bottom level would have been fine.
Yep.
Oh my god. I figured like if you drop it on the floor it's gonna die, so I was like gotta bring it to the chimney to make a ramp for it or something.
Nope, you can drop it anywhere, which makes it a little bit more bearable, I would say. But still, even without you knowing that, you made that much progress. Which, honestly, we had this once before in Kusogr4nde, and nobody made it that far. Like, you definitely have the record in Kusogr4nde for progress in duck.
Nice. I'll take that title, I guess.
Oh yeah, it's a
But
great
it's
title.
true.
Wear it with pride.
I didn't make it past level 3.
Nice. I would have made level 5 if I didn't get stuck there. I don't know how I did it, but I got
Yeah, you got stuck in the wall. That was kind of amazing. I loved it.
Last time I found a rap glitch that killed me in the game it was with Sun Wukong. Now I find a glitch in the wall.
Oh,
What's the next one?
apparently the toe was thinking that you had to drop it onto the couch.
That's even worse.
Yeah, that's definitely worse, Toe. I love it. It's so funny. So apparently Obscurity almost passed stage 5 during the previous time that we had it. So yeah, stage 5 is pretty much where the strongest players get through. So honestly, congratulations on this victory. It was great. Yeah. Anything else you'd like to say before we move on?
I wanted to thank you for the tournament and everything, and from the point of it, like I've seen in the past race, Joel was there. It's the community from Mystery Funhouse is here, and we're here to bring it and get.
I love the Mystery Funhouse. Honestly, I played once over there, I think, and I would like to play there again, you know. Have me over sometime. I'd like to play some weird games.
You are welcome, and I'll be your opponent anytime you want.
Sweet! Alright, well, catch you later. And thank
Alright,
you.
have a good one.
Yeah, you too. And thank you, Corndan, for offering the commentary today.
Well, I figured I am, well versed in this game and how bad I was at this game.
I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Well, you know what? We have another GM coming up, and, we see this thing more and more. Previously, we all thought that he had died, but he has come back with a vengeance over the last couple years. It's Mike Uyama, no longer in the grave. Mike, come on in, if you're here. Hello, Mike. Maybe the microphone's dead. But I see you, Mike. I see you.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I just had to change the voice channel a bit. Anyway, yeah, I am here. And I am still continuing the cartoon trend.
Oh,
although
no.
I will